Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the house that Hammer built by the nation for the nation. Welcome to Raider Nation News today. I am your resident tribal chief, Hammer.
Acknowledge me.
Y'all know the routine. Those coming in here for the first time, do not let it be your last. Break them thumbs, hammer them subs, smash the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions. Yeah, let me catch my breath. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Let's do a quick roll call before we get into it. Shout out to Jason Hunter. You know, much love, many, many blessings. Gifted 5 new memberships. J-Rock, DJ Loaded, Ronnie Reed, Jew Horn, and DeMarcus Webb. Welcome to the family. Shout out to my 2 cents. Shout out to Martin. Shout out to Louise Hearn. Shout out to Space Beast, Franklin Skinner, Johnny Kicknuts, the dopest name in the nation. Sean Johnson, salute. Joey Chic. Holy shit. I love that name. That shit's dope too. Let's get the Raiders news. Let's go. Raider Primo, salute, salute, salute. Mondo, was good, my guy. Primos, True Raider, Taino. All right. I was going to wait till the end to do this, but give me 1 second, guys. This is... I'm not going to get emotional today. I promise you. I'm going to try not to get emotional. But I got a very, very special gift today. Let me actually open this. Give me 1 second. Don't bust that nut. We'll be right back. We got a package and we got a letter. I can't stand because it's going to look insane if I do it that way. All right. Let's get to the letter first. And salute to everybody in here. Much love to you guys. You guys see it in the top left corner, 8647. Let's get to 9K. Let's get to 10K by the start of the new league year or the draft, whichever happens first. Hammer, respect and salute. Graf, Wasted, Big Mike, Stu, Andy, Chug, Sanjeet, The Rushwood Max, The Autumn Windbags, Oos Nation, all in the Autumn Wind and Hondo, but you and Mitch. You and Mitch have demonstrated commitment and dedication to the Raiders organization and the Raider Nation that mirrors my lifelong loyalty to the Raiders and the Raider Nation. I appreciate how you both say we and us subconsciously and in no way purposely when talking Raiders and Raider Nation. This is just a small token of my appreciation, and I wanted to get these to you around your birthdays, but before day 1 of the draft, let's fucking go Raiders! Taino Raider, you see his name on the screen. Taino Raider 16. Let's see what else was in that box. It's a lot of plastic. A lot of plastic. Bear with me, guys. You know I hate dead air. I'm trying to fight for this thing. Fuck it. I'm gonna rip it. I told y'all I'm not going to get emotional. I'm not going to cry. Holy shit. Guys, look at this. I might have to move around a little bit. Look at this, guys. And again, I don't know how much of this you guys could actually see. We have to go all the way. There we go. Salute, salute, salute. Again, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to get emotional. Taino, thank you so much. Like, this is the best gift I've gotten from any of my followers, any of my viewers. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, none of this is possible without each and every single one of you guys. Taino, thank you so much. It really means a lot. We're going to leave this right here. Oh my God. I'm trying not to, True. Don't. Please don't. I am just, oh my God. Thank you. Thank you so much. It really means a lot. All right, let's get into it. Let's stop with the sentimental shit. Just joking. All right, let's get this rundown screen up. There we go. And let's get into it. Around the league, we're going to start with You have two adults that were charged with the murder at the Chiefs parade last week. Now, we had the reports out that they had detained two juveniles, but news came out at about 3:17 this afternoon. Missouri prosecutors had said that two adults have been charged with the murder in last week's shooting that killed one person and injured 22 others near the end of Kansas City's Super Bowl parade. Dominic Miller and Lindell Mays are both charged with second-degree murder, 2 counts of armed criminal action, and unlawful use of a weapon. They've been hospitalized since the shooting. Jackson County prosecutor Jean Peters Baker said during a news conference today they're both being held on $1 million bond. The new charges came after two juveniles, like I stated before, were detained last week on gun-related and resisting arrest charges. Authorities said more charges are possible for those juveniles as well. The men did not know each other before the shooting, according to prosecutors. They were among several people arguing when Mays pulled his handgun first, almost immediately, and several others did the same. Police say it was Miller's gun that fired and shot and killed Lisa Lopez Galvans, a mother of two and host of Taste of Tejano out in KC. The 22 people injured ranged in the ages from 8 to 47 years old. That is the latest. This was the latest shooting during a celebration in the U.S. There was one last year, several people wounded last year at the Nuggets celebratory parade after they won the NBA championship. So we don't do politics here, so I'm not going to get into it on my feelings about that. Like, it's a sad situation. Like, that was supposed to be a day of celebration, and it turned into a day of tragedy at the very end. I want to thank everybody that's in here right now that did pull up to the show on Friday night with me and my brother Shieldmore. We had the two links. We had the one for the Galvan family. They had raised, I believe, over $300,000. And then we also had another link. Shout out to Big Bro Wasted, who put it out for the Children's Hospital. It had started, I believe, when we started that night, it was only at $140, and we raised over $1,000 for the Children's Hospital as well. So salute to each and every single one of you guys that pulled up to that live, that donated, that shared it throughout. Much love to each and every single one of y'all. Let's move on. Tag, you're it. 4 o'clock this afternoon, so about an hour and a half ago, the tag period has officially started. Clubs may designate franchise transition their players. They have until 4 p.m. March 5th. That is the deadline. We hear names, we hear rumblings throughout the league about this right now. Nothing has been done. No players have been tagged this time. Stay tuned. You guys know recently when I've done the lives, we do a lot of around the league news, around the NFL news, and of course we talk our Raiders news. But we will, once we start hearing players being tagged, we will make sure to keep you guys updated. We are a couple of weeks away. Actually, what's today? The 22nd, right? No, the 20th. Next weekend. Next weekend is a combine. Graf and Stu will be out there, so stay tuned for that. You guys will definitely be in for a whole lot of content, courtesy of them, especially with the combine. And you guys know how we feel about this upcoming draft. It's going to be an awesome experience for them to be first eyes on these QB prospects and other prospects that we have been talking about for the last couple of months, not just since the offseason started, but a lot of guys, a lot of talent that we have talked about over the last few months. So stay tuned for that as well. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Remember, guys, we are on 4 monitors. So if I'm looking up, it's because I have the big screen with your guys' chat. So I'm just making sure that I'm staying up to date with you guys as well. There was some other news that broke within the last hour. I've seen a lot of Raider content creators putting it up, and we're going to talk about it right now. The Raiders have hired Joe Philbin as their new senior offensive assistant. Now, Philbin has been around the league pretty much, has actually been coaching in one capacity, shape, or form since before I was a thought. I'm not going to go all the way through everything he's done. I can give you the notable ones throughout the NFL. He was on the coaching staff as an offensive coordinator with the Green Bay Packers from 2007 to 2011. The Packers offense ranked at the top 10 of the NFL for points scored and total yards each season, including their 2010 Super Bowl winning season. He was with the Miami Dolphins. He was a head coach with them. Overall, as a head coach, he has a head coaching record of 26-30. He served as an offensive line and assistant head coach with the Colts. He went back to the Packers for another stint as an offensive coordinator. And in 2018, McCarthy was fired and Joe Philbin served as a interim head coach. He was in Dallas in 2020 as an offensive line coach. He reunited with the fired at the time, Mike McCarthy. Recently was with Ohio State as an offensive analyst. Now, with his coaching tenure in Miami from 2012 to 2015, I'll go 2012 to 2014, finished second in the AFC East with a 7-9 record, third in the AFC East in 2013 with an 8-8 record, an 8-8 record in 2014, finished third again. 2015 was fired after only 4 games, 1-3 record. Hey, another guy with a whole bunch of experience. It's not something I can be mad about. Again, I'd much rather have guys with the knowledge, the experience, the years under their belt. And again, collectively, as a whole coaching staff, will make things happen. Now, like I stated before, next week is the combine. Eyes are going to be on a lot of these prospects. You hear the moving, you hear the shaking, you hear the rumblings right now of all these different scenarios as it pertains to the upcoming 2024 NFL draft. What are the Raiders going to do? Oh, mock draft says the Raiders are going to get J.J. McCarthy. Oh, this mock draft said the Raiders are going to get a cornerback. Oh, the Raiders are going to trade up and get Jaden Daniels or even Drake May. Drake May hasn't been out there. I just wanted to say it just to mess around with you guys. But you get what I'm saying right now. There's a lot of things that will be transpiring over this next 2-month period that we need to stay tuned for, and not to mention the start of the new league year. We move on. Let me get that off the screen too. Hold up. Can we hire experienced winners? Here we go. Come on. Let's not be negative today, guys. Rich Scangarello. Yes, I got it right. I didn't butcher it this time. The Raiders got their quarterback's coach. Finally. It only took who knows how long. But who gives a shit? We have another coach here in place. We're going to go right into it. This is another guy with a very, very lengthy coaching history. But I'm just going to give you guys the nuts and bolts of this one. Pause if necessary. Let me take this off of the screen for a second. Let's go in. This is an old picture when he was with Oakland back. What year was this again? This was 2009 when he served as an offensive quality control coach. He kind of looks a little related to John Gruden. Yes, I said it. Sorry, not sorry. Whatever. But we'll go to 2019. He was an offensive coordinator in Philly. He was a senior offensive assistant in 2020. He was with the Niners in 2021 as a QB coach. And in 2022, he was an offensive coordinator and QB coach. Again, he was with us back in 2009 as an offensive quality control coach. He has a lot of experience. He was the offensive coordinator with Denver, was fired by Vic Fangio in 2020 after Denver finished last in several offensive categories. Again, this is not an offensive coordinator. This is a quarterback's coach. So let's not go crazy over this right now. Still don't like the Telesco hire. Don't trust him to make appropriate moves. Oh, my God. Can we ever be positive? Shout out to Terry, the president of the Jersey Shore Raider Booster Club. Salute, salute, salute. Again, there hasn't been much else said on this guy, but a lot of coaching experience from the college ranks to the NFL. And like I said, most notably one has been the last several years, the last 7 years to be exact. He's had 2 stints with the Niners. He was there in 2017 as well as the quarterback's coach, and then came back for a second stint in 2021. No coaching record because never served as a head coach, but this is another guy with a shit ton of coaching experience that definitely fits the mold for what this plan is right now for Antonio Pierce and the Raiders. So let's move on. Sorry for the dead air. Y'all know I hate doing that. Oh, we got a Cadillac in the building. So Deshaun Foster was offered the head coaching job with his alma mater, UCLA, a week after we had hired him, and he moved on to UCLA. We wish him the best. There's no ill will. There should be no malice at all towards him for this. That was his alma mater. It was a head coaching position. Congratulations to him. But yes, Carnell Cadillac Williams, former first-round pick, 5th overall in 2025. He played for the Bucks from 2005 to 2010, final season 2011 before retiring. He served as a coach on a whole bunch of different teams as well. This is another guy that's had a lot of coaching experience over the last few years. 2015 was with Henderson State as a running backs coach, was at West Georgia in 2016 as a graduate assistant. He was a running backs coach at IMG Academy in 2017, the Birmingham Iron 2018 as a running backs coach. He was at Auburn as a running backs coach from 2019 to 2022. He served as an interim head coach in 2022 with Auburn, and in 2023 served as an associate head coach and running backs coach. Welcome to the black hole. Welcome to the nation, Carnell Cadillac Williams. Let's get this off of the screen now. There it is. There it is. Shout out to my guy, Bali. And there we go. I kind of already went through the whole thing with free agency. You hear a lot of things that have already been going on, and the one talk out there right now, this guy's not a free agent. He's not a free agent. He has 1 year left on his contract, and that is Brandon Ayuk. So earlier this afternoon, Bleacher Report came out with an article with these dream trade scenarios for all 32 teams in the league, and this is the one that came out for us. Las Vegas Raiders trade Devontae Adams for Brandon Ayuk. So here's the thing. Again, Ayuk is in the final year of his contract. His girlfriend, his bestie, his mommy, everyone under the sun has had something to say on social media in regards to him. 1,400 yards in a regular season and only 3 catches in a Super Bowl, whatever. Again, he's in the final year of his contract. He could decide, like the Niners could decide to move on if they can't afford to extend him. This guy is going to be owed around the ballpark of probably like four for 95 mil, 4 for maybe 100 mil come the 2025 offseason. Now, we could potentially do this, and I'm not saying I want to, so please don't come after me. We could do a man-for-man trade, right? Here's the only thing. Yeah, they'll be taking the load off in regards to the remaining 3 years that Devontae has on his contract. We will only have to pay Brandon Ayuk a little over $3 million this year, and then have to think long-term if he is a long-term answer for us. And again, possibly a four-year deal at best. I don't think, like I said, this is their dream scenario, not mine. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. I don't want it to happen. It is what it is. It's just something that was out there. I was like, hey, whatever. We're live. We'll talk about it. It is what it is. Ayuk conversation is a waste of time until we have a QB. Black Tide, you ain't lie. Primo said Ayuk will not be a Raider. I'm not hoping for it. Shout out to Low Tone. Thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Again, I'm looking through the chat right now. What? Yeah, hold up. I see something in here that I'm not really liking right now. Hold up. Yeah, no, that's not happening. All right, I don't think we're going to have a problem with players wanting to come here, just have to make sure they aren't coming here to retire, no tax. Shout out to Gunsmoke. The Rams are expected to hire Jerry Skoplinski as a senior offensive assistant, source said. He did excellent work developing Michael Mayer for Raiders tight end room last season, per Ian Rappaport. There you go. Appreciate you on that. Salute to Robert Hicks. Hammer the NFL increased the cap. Every team has $8 million more. Okay, so let's talk about this then, because we talked about this the other day in regards to the situation with Jimmy Garoppolo. We already knew that we were cutting him, but his little performance-enhancing substance suspension made it that much easier, right? So we free up about $12.25 in the base salary he's owed this coming year. Like I said, we're already at 55. So you take that 12.2, that puts us at 67.2. Hunter Renfrow is a guy that we are probably going to be getting rid of. No disrespect. Dead cap hit is like a little over 5. We free up about $8 million. So 67.8 puts us at $75 million. And you just said there's an additional $8 million right there. So 75 and 8, somebody do the math. $83 million of free cap as of right now. As of right now, you're looking at probably $83 million in cap space. Now, subtract 5, as that's allocated to the draft. So we go backwards. 83 minus 5. 83 minus 5 puts us at 78. So we'll have $78 million to play with. We've talked about Chris Jones. We've talked about Justin Matabuki. We have talked about Leonard Williams. We have talked about Christian Wilkins. Jalen Johnson, I feel like, is going to be commanding a ridiculous amount of money. So I don't know if he's a guy that we're going to want to have here or we're going to want to spend that type of money. I'm looking at maybe L'Jarius Sneed, and I'm still kind of up in the air about that one as well. Again, if Chris Jones is not there, or if he decides to go back to Kansas City, then I'm looking at Justin Matabuki unless he's tagged. There's a couple of the scenarios I saw where some of these guys could be tagged. A lot of these guys that are set for free agency, they could be tagged. Who's the dude from Carolina that everybody was going off about last year? Was it Brian Burns? They're talking about potentially franchise tagging him. You've seen a couple of these other scenarios, but it's just like, I haven't gone through an entire roster of these other teams to think who's going to be franchise tagged. I really do believe that with us, it's not going to be Josh Jacobs. And if we have this type of cap space right now, again, $78 million in free cap space, JJ, welcome home, man. Welcome back. Finish your career Raider. Chris Jones, you want to come here? We've already talked about that and type of money. I know what his market value is going to be. I'm willing to go a 3-4 year deal with him. 4-year, $120 million deal. Why the hell not? Max, Chris Jones, Tyree, Kuntz. Problem. So we'll see how that plays out in the next couple of weeks. Again, we are about 3 weeks away from the start of the new league year. Haven't really seen... Woo! I don't know what the hell that was. Haven't really seen anything in regards to us potentially trading for anybody. That whole Ayuk thing for me is all cap. Just like that whole thing with Tay being traded to the Jets is cap. I would love to play that audio from last week when I called into one of the ESPN radio shows. I spoke to Alan Hahn and Bart Scott, and salute to them because those dudes, look, they'll take my calls. They don't get caught in their feelings when we have these conversations, but I just told them to stop the cap. Your offensive line is terrible. Y'all need a tackle. Y'all have a lot of holes. And you also have guys that you're going to have to worry about paying in the near future. So I don't know why you want Devontae Adams so badly. Oh, he's friends with Garrett Wilson. He's best friends with Aaron Rodgers. That's a cool story, bro, but that don't mean shit to me. DJ Reader, I like that. Leonard Williams, DJ Reader, Patrick Queen, Bryce Huff, Jalen Johnson, Kevin Dotson, Damian Lewis. Re-sign Josh Jacobs. Salute to Sean Johnson. Bryce Huff, we talked about, and we talked about Huff a couple of months ago before free agency was going to happen. We talked about notable players that were going to be free agents, and Bryce Huff was a guy that we had on our radar. We had Bryce Huff. I had my guy from Miami. My God, why is his name slipping right now? Is it Grant? The right guard from Miami. We talked about Christian Wilkins. We talked about Jalen Johnson. But I think Jalen Johnson's going to be commanding he wants to get paid like he's the number one ranked corner in the league, and I don't know how realistic that would be to pay a guy like that, but I don't know. Let me see see if I'm missing anything. Please don't bring in Snead. See, Primo said it. QB and trenches are both sides to be addressed. Yeah, absolutely. Carlos, we've been talking about that. It's the offensive line, it's the defensive line are the things that need to be addressed first and foremost. And obviously who the next quarterback is. Now, I think it was Mila Kimes of ESPN. She was talking about a veteran quarterback that we should consider bringing in. This guy's market value as it stands right now would be $39 million on average a year. And that guy is Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins ruptured his Achilles towards the tail end of the season. We just saw him on the NFL Honors presenting an award and did a whole choreographed dance routine like nothing ever happened. I don't know if we go that route of signing him in free agency and still try to make a move and draft one of these quarterbacks and let them learn behind Kirk Cousins. It's a very delicate situation right now, especially for a lot of you guys, because I know where you guys stand. You guys are looking to want to draft a quarterback, one of these prospects that you think could be potentially the future face of the franchise for us. I don't know how to walk a line with this as it pertains to Kirk Cousins. Would I want to Cousins dancing? I got to see Lawrence. I'm telling you, Google it, you'll see it. You're going to be like, wait a second. He ruptured his Achilles? When? The dude was dancing. He was really going in. He looked like he should have been in a boy band. He looked like he should have been with Tom Brady, Ben Affleck, and Matt Damon for that Dunkin' commercial. But look, a veteran, this dude has always seemed to get a bag, and it's mostly when he's been franchise tagged throughout his career. But this is another veteran that's got the arm, that has the intelligence. With the right offensive line, he already has the weapons. You saw what he did with the weapons that he had in Minnesota, in Addison, in Justin Jefferson. I don't know. I'm not saying that we go this route. And again, what his market value is, I don't see it happening. There's reports out there today. I was listening to this morning. Mike Tannenbaum has got to be one of the most, I'm going to put it this way. I can see why he's no longer in a front office in the NFL. This dude said that the New York Football Giants should sign Russell Wilson as a backup. Actually, no. Was it the Giants he said? No. It was the Jets. That the Jets should sign Russell Wilson as their backup. And the other one that's going out there right now is that the Giants should consider trading for Deshaun Watson. Now, for those that don't know, the Cleveland Browns went through 6 quarterbacks this past season. Deshaun Watson went down with that shoulder injury that put him out for the year. Flacco took him to the playoffs. 6 quarterbacks and they got into the playoffs. Why would you trade for... There's still legal issues there. This is a guy that's really not that durable either. I believe his rookie season he tore his ACL. And again, just had this shoulder injury this past season. And the legal troubles as well. Why would you want to bring that to New York? Mike Tannenbaum, again, I can see why you're no longer in anybody's front office in the NFL, because the comments that you make are just asinine. They really are. Cocaine is a powerful drug. That's a fact. PSA, boys and girls, don't smoke meth. Nobody will touch Watson contract with a 10-foot pole. That's a fact. NFL media be playing Madden too much. Yeah, I appreciate y'all in the chat. Yo, those coming in if you haven't already, and I think I just saw a new sub. Raiders Multiverse, thank you for becoming a new subscriber. Break them thumbs, hammer that sub, smash the bell. I could take the rundown screen off of here for now. I think we've covered just about everything. We've only been on 33 minutes. I said it to somebody the other day. You guys see how I have the rundown screen? I can knock a show out in a half hour, and it's almost the equivalent to PTI. And I'm doing it by myself. Not a bad thing. Renfrow can be substituted via free agency. Who do you... I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Clifford Jordan said, Kirk Cousins, you like that? Hell to the damn nah. I'd rather have Russell Wilson at $1.2 million. Good Lord almighty. Well, we heard those reports for several weeks that he could be landing in Vegas. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't think the locker room, no. Who could replace Renfrow? We already have somebody here that has replaced him. That's Trey Tucker. Really haven't seen like the short route running game from Trey Tucker, but yeah. I believe Renfrow will be a post-June cut. We'll see, Taino. We will see. I can't stop like looking over here and looking at this jersey. I'm still just like in awe right now. This jersey is amazing. If you guys just came on in, I'm going to show it again. And I'm going to have to try to find... I'm going to have to clip it from the first time. But for those that are just coming in, y'all got to check this out. And again, salute to my guy, Taino Raider 16. This amazing jersey. Yeah. That's dope. It's that green, that's why. Salute to Taino Raider. Much love, man. Appreciate you. Oh my God. Not gonna cry. So we covered pretty much everything we needed to cover tonight. Hammer gonna cry off screen once his last. Yo, Primo, shut up. Vault line? Yes, no? Y'all want to do it? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's run this up, y'all. We're getting closer and closer to 9K. Primo said, open the vault. All right, hold up. If I can get this, let me not say what I was going to say. Make sure do not disturb is on and we'll be good to go. All right. Oh, there it is on the screen. 347-471-0361. Call in, sound off on tonight's topics. Let me hear your thoughts on everything. Vote line is open for you guys right now. And I got to throw these on now. There we go. That content. Steve, what's good, man? Clark said, open it. My neighbor from across the pond. What is good, Martin? That's worth crying. Same as the birth of a newborn. Jersey needs more patches. That content. I appreciate the acknowledgement, but what I was just saying, if we go in to get a backup, get him for the cheap rather than breaking the bank. No, I get you, Cliff. I get you, bro. Junior, what's good, my guy? I do have this on. Hold on. And if nobody calls in, we can go right back to it. We can do, what do you call it? We can do a mock draft, too, if you guys are down. But I'm not getting any callers at the moment, so... Let me make sure I'm caught up with you guys in the chat. And we got our first caller. All the way from Texas. Raider Nation News Today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Bob, man.
What's going on, bro? You got to turn your volume down in the background. Guess not. Yo, Raider Nation News today. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Raider Primo's from California.
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, Hammer? Just wanted to talk a little bit about the offseason.
Uh-oh. Bro, you there?
And yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, you're going in and out, bro.
Okay. Does it sound a little bit better?
You sound like you're underwater.
It is raining out here in California. Let me see if I can get under, like, maybe in the room. Let me see. All right, let me see. Let me fix my audio. How's this, Hammer?
Better.
All right. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about our cornerback room, man. Draft and Wasted brought up on their channel to bring back Meek Robertson. How do they feel about it? Me personally, I'd say I'll bring Meek back as a fourth rotational corner. I know people want to bring in maybe a L'Jarius Sneed, but watching his game in Kansas City, he's just lucky to be in Kansas City because he holds the receivers. And
you're talking about Sneed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel he is lucky to be in Kansas City. Yeah, let's bring Sneed to the Raiders. I guarantee he's going to get about so many holding calls on him just because he's with the Raiders. And it sucks to say, yes, Kansas City's the new Patriots. They're not going to get a lot of calls going against them. But bring Sneed over to the Raiders, you will see that, hand-grabbing, holding that he does, the mugging that he does, basically the same play that he did in Kansas City. It's not going to work in Las Vegas. So I do hope we do look elsewhere. I do agree with you. I think Jalen Johnson is going to ask for a lot of money. So I think you bring a Meek back and you look towards the draft in the secondary. But if you could maybe go for N'Dory Jackson, I wouldn't mind bringing him in also to fill that cornerback 2 spot.
We gotta wait and see how this plays out. And we still got guys as of right now that from our recent roster, they're slated to be free agents, but there could be some guys that they may want to bring back as well, including a guy that I really don't want back, and no disrespect, but the little pit bull puppy himself, Meek Robertson. If he's brought back, I hope it's for something similar to a 1 year, $1 million deal, but we'll see how that plays out. But definitely appreciate the call, my guy.
Yeah, no problem, man. You take care, man. Have a blessed day.
You too. There's one I need to call back, so I'm going to try to call him back right this second. Uh-oh. Is he in a car too? And he hung up on me. Damn. Okay. Feelings hurt. Okay. Maybe he'll try to call back. Guys, you see it on the bottom of the screen, 347-471-0361. Call in, sound off on tonight's topics. And if you guys don't want to do that, we can go right into a mock draft as well. Whatever you guys want to do. We've already been on for almost 45 minutes. Again, went through everything incredibly quickly, responding to each and every single one of y'all. And that I can't stop looking at this gift. This is just amazing. Holy shit. Oh, God. Not going to cry. You know what? Let's do a mock. Of course, Primos. A Meek outplayed Ja'Cory, and I would love to see Bennett mature, but a Meek should stay in the rotation. That's entirely up to, does Pierce want him back? Does Graham want him back? And at what cost? At what cost? We'll see. I think they could potentially bring him back. Like I said, it might be on a 1 year, $1 million deal, 1.2. I don't think kid's getting a bag, obviously, though, but we'll see. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take this off. I'm going to turn that off if I can find it now. All right, that's on. I don't know how the rundown came back up on screen. I probably just hit the wrong button. Let's do this. Ha, diddies. I'm going to take myself off the screen while we do this. All right, y'all. It's mock draft time. We trading? What are we doing? Oops. I got to do it from the other side. My bad. We trading? What are we doing? Paying attention to you guys in the chat. Let's see. Trade up to 3. Okay. All right. There we go. You guys are on one today. All right. First, second, first. I'm going to go first and a third. Let's see if this works. It's okay. First and a second, first and a third. We'll start this draft. Got Jaden Daniels there for us. Oak, what's good, man? Nah, Oak, that was a gift, man. All right, so again, we lost our second round pick. So let's see where we're at. I have a feeling that Sweat's already gone. No, Sweat is there. Sweat is there. Pull the trigger on that. Cade Stover, Marshawn Lloyd, Max Melton. Ugh, fuck. I'm going to go with the corner here. Cooper Beebe is there at guard. Let's go. Darius Henderson. So we got a guard. We got a tackle. Or do I go... You know what? I'm going to go center. Damn, I just took a center. Trent Jones. Ow. All right, last pick. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Take a linebacker. Let's see what this one looks like. Jaden Daniels, we got a C-. Wow. All right, so a C- on Jaden Daniels. That's incredibly strange because you guys have seen the mock drafts recently and it has not looked like that. Devondre Sweat, we got a B-. We got him in the third round, which I've said it. I think he's going to be a mid to late second, so we'll see. Max Melton, A-. Cooper Beebe at guard at A. We got a center and Hunter Norzad. We got Trent Jones at tackle, B+, and Curtis Jacobs at B+. We got an A on this one. Yes, my sentiments exactly. Like, normally he's gotten the C. I'm sorry, Jaden Daniels is definitely weird. PFF HQ got to be in Kansas City, and there's another one I started using, but the trades are incredibly difficult to do, and it doesn't give you an overall grade. I much prefer using PFF as it gives you grades on them. Let's do another one. That's fucking insane. Like, what? All right, so what do y'all want to do here? Straight up? Huey was good. His stock is dropping because they're pumping up McCarthy. Yeah, Robert. Sounds good, man. Sounds about right, actually. And again, we've talked about this recently. Now they have us either the Raiders are going to draft J.J. McCarthy or the Raiders are going to draft a corner with their first round pick. Do you think that now that Josh McDonoug's cap is gone, that we can actually develop Jacorian Bennett now? I think now we can. Yeah, Cliff. Absolutely. I definitely believe that right now. Absolutely. So what do you guys want to do here? We trade up? Do we trade up again, or we just go straight up draft? No trades. Shout out to the 178 in the chat. Break them thumbs, hammer that sub, smash the bell. How do you guys want to do this? I'm trying to respond to you guys. Trade back? All right, so give me Clark, and I'm only asking for Clark because he responded the quickest. Clark, give me your trade back scenario. What are you doing here? And I'll see if it'll work. Yo, we'll do a straight draft right after the trade back. I got you. All right, so now Primos, we're gonna trade back, and then we'll do. Shout out to Dominique 5. What's good? We'll do the trade back, and like I said, I want to see what Clark says about this, and then we'll do a straight up. We're gonna do the trade back right now, Johnny. I'm waiting for Clark's. I want to hear his thought, his idea for this trade back. So I'm waiting for him in the chat. Everybody's waiting for you right now, Clark. This is on you. Trade back right now. Yo, this is the thing right now, Taino, with Fields. Now they're saying they're supposed to talk about this today. I think the Bears were actually supposed to make some type of announcement on this, that they could ultimately make a decision on this. But apparently a lot of teams during the Senior Bowl were talking it up about trading for Fields. And they're saying there's a chance that they could potentially get a first-round pick right now for Justin Fields. Pick up trade to 16 and pick up another second and a fifth. All right, so who is 16th overall? 16th overall is the Seahawks. Oh, shit. Okay. So we're giving them our 13th, and you said another second and a fifth. Is this year's second? This year's second, I'll do next year's fifth. They don't have a fifth next year. Hold up. Leonard Williams is a free agent. You can't do that unless he's tagged. And we would have to have an offer sheet. Let's see if this works. If not, I'll try the first and the second. Oh, shit. Okay. So let's see how this one plays out. Start draft. Oh. I heard the Raiders will make decision on draft up around the combine time. Again, they're going to have to do that around probably close to the start of the new league year. They can't do it on draft night because it's going to be a hell of a lot more difficult. So where do we go here, guys? Are we going... Let's see what quarterbacks are there. Jaden Daniels and J.J. McCarthy and Bo Nix, Michael Penix are all still on the board. So do we take... This has changed ridiculously. This has changed ridiculously in the span of a couple of days. Daniels is still on the board. So do we go with Jackson Powers Johnson and then go to the second round? Or do we take one of these quarterbacks? All right. Those in the chat, I want you to put... I'm looking at Kool-Aid, but get Daniels. Daniels. A lot of you guys are saying Daniels, so... All right, I'm going to go with Daniels because a lot of you guys in the chat are saying Daniels. So let's see how this plays out now. So, Chop Johnson. Xavier Worthy. I can go with Kingsley and have a tackle. Oh, shit. He said Daniels is Jalen Hurts 2.0. I'm not liking that at all. All right, let's go edge. I mean, I'm sorry. Defensive interior. And all these guys are still on the board. Yeah, this has changed dramatically. Because look at Tavondre Sweat's rank now. It is now at 90. All right, I'm going with my guy out of Austin. Jeremiah Trotter Jr. Oh my God. Nah, we need a lineman. I got Sweat, guys. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, Primo, something has changed dramatically in the last couple of days. Where do we go here? We got a quarterback. We got, you know what? I'm pulling the trigger on it because I've drafted him a couple of times. I'm going to go with Trotter. And then I'm going to go with the O-line here. I already got a linebacker. The dude is not getting drafted. Oh my God. I think I got Zinter. Did I already get? Hold up. Let me just see something. I got a guard. I want to make sure I didn't get a center already. I did get a center. Fuck. All right. Let's look at the corners real quick. I can imagine still pairing with Jacorian. But I'm going to go with Pritchett. We still have so much like out there to draft from here too. Like that's a crazy thing. Take a running back just cause. And we mess around with these last. Jordan Whittington. I'll take another receiver. I'll take another corner. No, I won't. Yes, I will. Yeah, we'll start over. Well, we're going to do one straight up right now. Let's just see what this one looked like. Look at that. See? And like I just said, it showed that his big board has him at 90 right now. That's insane. This was still an A draft. That's fucking scary. That is scary. All right, now we're doing one no trades. That is scary, though. So let's see what this one looks like. Start the draft. See where we're at. Jaden Daniels is there. So we'll go with Jaden Daniels again. Jatavian Sanders is definitely going to be that guy. I'm not taking him, obviously. I will go with Kingsley. You know what's going to be funny, though? I guarantee you Sweat was already taken in this draft, like way before. No, he's not. I'll take Sweat here. In the first round, the Broncos. So we got a tackle, we got Sweat, we got our quarterback. Fuck. Take a tight end. Like I said, I think we're going to be thin there. Somebody brought up Jesse James, but I'm pretty sure Jesse James is either on the practice squad or he got flat out released. I still don't believe that really that dude's name. Steel Chambers. It sounds like a WWE name. Jalen Ford. Take one more. Take another defensive interior just for depth. Nah, because look at this one now. Now all of a sudden, this shit is ass backwards, man. I don't know. So the only thing we didn't address was a corner here. I don't get it. I do not get it. This Bambino was good, my guy. Yeah, this shit doesn't add up. All right, so let's get this off the screen. That was a bit intense. If we get Jaden at 13, it was meant to be. Should rock the 13 jersey just to troll KC. Yo, I don't know what to tell you, my guy. Like it's whew. Again, something definitely has changed dramatically in the last couple of days. I don't know what PFS is doing. And again, this is the only one that I know of that will give you a grade. I'm not doing my mock style after free agency. You know what, Bambino? It's probably going to be the best way to go. Won't happen like that, but I'd take it. I think the other ones that I've done in the past and the ones that I've put up, there was one I put up where we did trade with New England that like over 20,000 people on X saw, and they really liked that draft. But I don't know what the hell is going on all of a sudden. Like I said, the last few days, now all of a sudden this shit is completely upside down. You have Tavondre Sweat ranked as what? You know what? I want to do a deep dive into that right now, actually. Let me go to the big board. Where is it? I just want to see what the hell has transpired. And can they do it by position? Yeah, they could do it by position. So this is a PFF rank, but I'm pretty sure this is also in order of how they're doing it by position. Yeah. So Byron Murphy all of a sudden has taken over as the number one ranked defensive tackle going into this draft class. Jazon Newton is second. Chris Jenkins is third. Ruke Horo, I think I said it the right way. He is fourth. Brandon Dorless out of Oregon is fifth. Brandon Fisk out of Florida State is sixth. Tavondre Sweat is now seventh. I'm not understanding this all of a sudden. Something's not right. Something's not right. Let's take a look at the quarterbacks as well, just to see if anything has changed. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Jaden Daniels is now third. McCarthy has moved up to fourth. Bo Nix is fifth. Penix is sixth. Pratt is seventh. Spencer Rattler is eighth. Yo, do the NFL mock draft database. It's pretty accurate with trades as well, and where players will go. I used it last year and did good. What was the one I used the other day was Draft Buzz, and even that one wasn't too bad, but like I said, it doesn't give you grades. That's the only thing I don't like. You know what? Fuck it. If this can come up on the screen with no issues at all, then I'll do it real quick with that. And I could actually probably, I really don't want to do that. Warp. Enter draft. All right. We're going to try this one real quick. I'm taking myself off the screen again. Here we go, guys. So this is Draft Buzz. Let's fuck around with this one and see what happens. Start draft. I'm not doing any trades. We're going to do this straight up. Bo Nix is there at 13. So I'm going to go with Nix. Chargers offer Scott Matlock. No. I'm not taking any of these. Job Robinson is there. Those are edge rushers. We don't need an edge. J.J. McCarthy's still on the board. There's no way the Jackson Powers Johnson. Yeah, okay. I'm going to take it anyways. Tony Pollard. Yeah, I'd rather shit my hands and clap. Brandon Dorless. Yo, seriously? Y'all are going to call me crazy for doing it like this too, but like we just went through the rankings. Chris, what's good, my guy? Nope. All right, so we got a center, we got a quarterback, we have I got an edge rusher in Dorless. Even though I put D line, I didn't put. No, Dorless is a interior, so I'm not concerned about that. So here's all that's left. We got our center. Take a corner here. Primo's, right? I'm going to take a receiver and take Luke McCaffrey. I'm going to take Ladarius Henderson. So let's see what we have so far. We got a quarterback, we got a center, we got an interior, we got a corner, we got a receiver, we got a tackle. So let's see, we did get a corner. Looking at this, and I'm just like, I don't know where I want to go here. Yeah, a lot of people have said that, Primos. Take a running back here. Giants will give us next year. Nah, I'm good. I don't think there's anything left for us to take here. How many picks? We still have a bunch of picks left. No, we don't. We got 2 picks left. I'll just bullshit this to the end. Like I said, this one doesn't give. This doesn't give a grade. So let's take a look. I've done 4 of these so far. But this is what we had from this draft class. We got Bo Nix. We got a whole bunch of Ducks. We got the Las Vegas Ducks. And that wasn't purposely done. These guys were on the board for us, and these are each at least the second and third round in Powers Johnson. He's the best center. I don't think he's going to fall to 40. I don't think he's falling to the second round. Brandon Dorless, I don't think he's going to fall to the second round either. So, I don't know, man. Looking at this is just, we got a corner, we got a receiver, we got a line, we got 2 linemen. I hate the fact, again, that this does not, let me take this off. I hate the fact that that does not grade exactly what that draft would be. Black Tide said Bo Nix is just a career backup, failed to do anything in the SEC, and only shined when he moved to a lesser defensive conference. Damn, bro. Ruthless. McCarthy will go number 1 to Denver. Oh, God. This draft board is sus. Now, all of a sudden, it's become, again, we got to go through the combine. We got to go through the combine. We got to get through the start of the new league year and see pretty much what holes are we going to have to fill once we get through the free agency period, the start of the new league year period, that is. So we'll see. We'll take it as it goes. But we have been on, well, we did hit an hour. So I appreciate y'all. Again, Taino Raider 16. Thank you. Nation, top left, 8655. Run it up. Tell everybody in the nation about this channel. It does not grow without each and every single one of y'all. I'm thinking either Thursday or Friday. Probably Friday. Friday will be our monthly giveaway. Those that are members, if you want to become a member, it's pinned. The link is pinned to the top. I told you before, we're going back to our monthly giveaways. It could be gift cards. It could be Woodson whiskey, as long as you're over 21, that is. It could be Raider Nation News Today merch. But yes, if you're a member, doesn't matter what tier, you're automatically entered into the wheel. Like I said, I think we're going to do it Friday, most likely. So make sure to pull on up to the live on Friday. We'll throw you in the wheel. Whoever it falls on, you guys will win this month's monthly giveaway. Appreciate each and every single one of y'all in the chat. If you haven't already, on your way out, break them thumbs, hammer them subs, smash the bell to stay up to date with all your Raiders news, rumors, updates, live streams, and reactions in the house that Hammer built by the nation for the nation. Raider Nation News Today. Continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID is back and on the rise. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. Till next time, y'all. And of course, on my New York, peace, love, and positivity. I'm outro.
Yeah.